Yes, welcome back. Let's cut down this roster and play the 2025 season. See how we stack up, shall we? All right. So we still have the one suspended player. Uh, Still suspended for one game. So I guess he's just suspended for the first game of the season. Maybe I don't know. So that is what it is. He's going to have to take up a roster spot on the bench. So we now need to cut some folks. Unfortunately, Muhammad Andrews, I drafted him in the 6th round. He doesn't look like he's going to pan out. So we're going to go ahead and release him. He's only going to cost us 120, and so that's fine. All right. So we need to, let's see, we already have, why do we have 2 in now? Oh, because they were injured. Correct. That is correct. What, let's see, Nick Benito is still out. Thacker's questionable. Okay, so they can remain inactive. All right, so let's see now. Daniel, that's fine. I can cut him. He was just an undrafted free agent pickup. All right, so Frank Crum, here's the deal. I sign guys that are better than you. So unfortunately, you, my guy, are going to go on somebody else's practice squad. That gives us 54 active. Oh, I need to get this number to 54 because I don't have anybody on IR. I'm not going to put anybody on IR, so I got three more players to release. So who are they going to be? I do have a good number of linebackers. This guy too. Yeah. So we release him. The undrafted rookies are easy to release because they're not going to cost me anything. When you have a low-rated player that's actually a drafted player, then it gets a little harder to release him. All right, so we got Marty Anderson. This is the guy that we signed last year, the undrafted rookie that has high potential, but he's got a low rating right now. I would still like to see what he turns out to be. I'm tempted to just go ahead and cut this guard, but that only leaves me with 3 guards. I'm going to do it. Oh, wait. What? Holy heck. How much? Miners? How much am I paying this guy? What? No, it's only 5 mil. Why on earth did it say? Oh, because he's got a deferred salary. That's why. How did that happen? I didn't do that. Well, I'm definitely not keeping him at 26, so he's going to cost me some cap space next year. Dead cap. But it is what it is. I'm not going to be able to trade him. Yeah, that's going to hurt. But I can't carry a guy this bad on my roster. That is horrendous. So that's gonna kill me next year. That sucks. But he's gone. All right. Well, that was not a good development right there. I don't know when he got the deferred salary. I certainly didn't do it. Maybe. Well. All right. So I got one more to cut down. One more, 2 more. I have 2 more to cut down. I don't know. We'll see. All right, so I got 9 defensive backs. I got 10 linebackers, 7 defensive linemen. I would like to hang on to my tackles. So it comes down to, all right, I got this undrafted dude here. We're going to release him. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, Warren. And then I think I need to cut one more just because I've got Chamberlain that's suspended, but we're going to see. We're going to see if I need to. So we're now going to deactivate to get down to 47 active, I think it is. Alright, so those numbers are good. I think I can deactivate a center. So we'll deactivate Riley. We have 3 guards. Should probably deactivate another tackle, but they're all decent. So it's going to be Max Mitchell. There we go. What's this? Is 48. And so now we need to deactivate some linebackers. So Alex Singleton, who is high on salary, I could just cut him. He might be a cut guy if I need to cut one more player. He might be a cut candidate. That'll save me some money. Okay, Will Height. I don't have a strong side linebacker on the roster, but that's all right. Somebody else will slot into that slot, right? All right, so that's 46. Let's see. I can't remember what the numbers are. Let's see if I got the numbers right. I'm gonna go ahead and save this. All right, so let's see if we can simulate this game, shall we? Oh, first of all, though, let's go take a look, see at what the power ratings are. Oh, it's got us at a 3. Why do you think that is? Did we really get that bad? I mean, our roster strength is 88. Maybe because we have the worst quarterback in the league? Maybe, I don't know. Wow. All right. No love for the Kraken. Let's see. Let's just take a look at the preview here. Oh well, the preview isn't going to tell us anything. Comparison, yeah, obviously quarterback, they're better. We've got everything either even or better except for our blockers versus their front 7. But the point spread is 15. So what do they know that I don't know? It's got to be the quarterback, right? It's got to be the quarterback. Let's just see what happens. Run it. I don't have enough active players on my roster. Okay, so I deactivated one too many. But yeah, okay. So I need 47 on the active roster. Let's activate Mitchell. There we go. Alright. Let's see what happens with this. It does not like... Yeah, well, we didn't lose too badly, right? I mean, we only lost by 6 points. We lost a linebacker, Drew Sanders. Stress fracture in his leg. Alright. So he's going on the injured reserve. And then we're going back to our roster. And alright, so our suspension is over, so that actually puts us exactly where we need to be. So that's okay. Alright. But let's go back to here. Let's see what we got. Bo Nix with 321 yards, no touchdown or no interceptions. So you know, actually, you know, for being a 3 in the power rankings, that could have been a lot worse. They had 500 yards. Yikes! So our defense did not hold up. We had 450. That was a shootout. This was an absolute shootout. Absolute shootout. Oof! Wow, my pass defense is ridiculously horrible. Yeah, total yards allowed 32nd. Passing yards allowed 32nd. Yikes! All right, well, hey, there's game 1. We came close. Let's just see if it's adjusted us at all in those power ratings. No, we're still 3. Still does not like us at all. That's crazy. All right, let's go Peoria. See, and we won there. You and your power rankings, not knowing anything. Bo Nix, look at Bo Nix at almost 600 yards after 2 games. So we scored 34 points. Looks like they went up 10-0. And then, oh no, okay, it was 7-3. All right, so Williams with a run, Troutman with a pass from Nix, Troutman with 2 passes from Nix, Javonte Williams with two touchdown runs. Very good, very good. All right, so yeah, we picked off Josh Allen twice. How about that? And Bo Nix still has not thrown an interception. He went 22 for 28, 125 rating. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's see, not sacking anybody. We are 18th in sacking the opponents, but offense is pretty tight so far. Pretty tight so far. Let's see. So let's go back to our roster because Benito is all healed up and stuff. But I don't know that I need to activate him. I don't think I need to I guess maybe we activate him, and Singleton is already deactivated. So I think we're going to keep that as is. Sorry, Benito. Don't need you right now. Don't need you. All right, let's go. Let's go. Portland. Look at that. Look at our offense, man. Second in points scored. Bo Nix with 800 yards, 7 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Javonte Williams running the heck out of the ball. Defense is picking up a little bit, I guess. Let's see. Rushing yards allowed is good. Passing yards allowed, still 28th in the lead. 319. Yikes. But our total yards without gaining them. So we're 2-1 now. Okay, so that's good. We lost Murchison. Murchison is all right. How bad? How bad? Oh, Achilles tendon tear. Career may be in doubt. Well, that ain't good. All right, let's go to our roster and take a look. That was our starting defensive end. We definitely need to go out and find someone else. So find a player. Let's find a defensive end, and we're just going to need to give someone some money. And let's see. We're just going to sign this rookie because we're not gonna get better at defensive end. We're only going to get worse. So we leave that where it is, and let's see. So we now have 4 active defensive ends, and Chamberlain's going to have to start. All right, that's going to have to be what it is. But let's just take a look now at those power ratings. Are we gonna look? Oh, you gotta love the inconsistencies in this game. We just went from worst to first in power rating, just off of 1 game. But okay, all right. So Bo Nix, maybe he's the guy he's supposed to be. He's up to a 34 now. Still not a franchise quarterback, but I mean, so far so good. All right, here we go. Here we go. Oh, Garrett Bowles was doubtful too. I just noticed that, so he wasn't starting. But look at that. We just won our 3rd in a row. Nix has finally thrown his first interception, but he was bound to. So 32-18. Oh, yeah, I thought that was total yards. Yikes. Okay, so that's good. 380 total yards, better than them. Rushing attack is still pretty doggone good. Let's see, passing. We did not pick them off. Yeah, what are we looking at? We're still at a +3 in turnover margin. That's the problem I had with the last playthrough. So hopefully I am going to be okay there. All right, so nobody else is out. We got a doubtful defensive tackle and a doubtful inside linebacker. I think Sanders is still on the bench. Meehan is not, but we're going to leave it as is and hope we're good there. So let's just take a look at our 4 games in stats, see where we stack up. So Bo Nix, looking all right. His rating right up there. Where's our boy Wilson, who started for us last year? Is he even? He's apparently not even playing. All right, rushing. We got league leader Javonte Williams. He's already scored 4 touchdowns as opposed to the 6 he scored all last year. So looking pretty good. All right, receiving, middle of the pack. That's okay. We're not looking for anybody to be a super stud, and I don't think we have anything really on defense that's, yeah, nobody's really standing out on defense as far as sacks. Got some tackles. Justin Simmons is panning out, so that's good. All right, there we go. I don't think there's anything we need, any adjustments we need to make there. So let's just keep simulating. 4 in a row. Yeah, we were. What did you say we were, guys? What kind of power did you say we had? 3? No, now we're at 85, baby. Looking good, looking good. Nick's at 1,300 yards, 3 interceptions. So we threw a couple picks. Oh, we have some more injuries that we have to deal with. That's not good. All right, so Troy Franklin, sprained foot. Okay, so I don't need to IR him. We're going to deactivate him. Let's see. Harry Castle. He's one of our backups. He also sprained his foot, so we don't need to do anything special with him. But now we need to look at our roster, and we do need to sign another receiver, unfortunately. So we deactivated Meehan. We're going to need to activate somebody. We're going to activate Will Height in his place. And then, shoot, we are going to need to cut somebody because we got, all right, but first we need to go and find ourselves a wide receiver that is not too expensive, but yeah, wow, okay. There's nobody worth signing out there. Nobody. Alright, we're just going to pick up Van Jefferson just because we need somebody on the roster. And then we go back to our roster and we've got to make a cut. So who are we going to cut? Oh, is Thacker feeling okay? His health is good. Okay, so I need to activate him. Should have been paying attention to that. I don't know how long he's been feeling okay. And then we'll deactivate. Let's see, we got him up. Ooh, what's wrong with Holt? String rotator cuff. Okay, that'll be okay. It'll be okay. Alright, so now we need to cut somebody. I guess we're going to cut Headland. Yep. Sorry, buddy. Release. I wish we could have more people on the practice squad. I wish we had a practice squad. Instead, we just have an inactive list. Alright, so that gives us 47-6, so we're good there. Yeah. Oh, what happened here? Forsyth really decreased, apparently. So let's activate Henley. That looks much better at backup safety. Not much better, but at least a little bit better. Alright, so there we go, there we go, there we go. So we won 4 straight. Let's see if we can keep it up. Let's rumble. Look at that, 5 straight. Look, we have scored 30 points in every game this season. I mean, I will take that every day of the week. Kirk Cousins threw a whole lot. So did Bo Nix. So it was a shootout. Bo Nix with 4 touchdowns. Look at that. 2 to Cortland Sutton. Okay. So we're second in points. We are 4th in rushing, 7th in passing. We're still really bad in pass defense, but at least the average per game has gone down, which it just went up thanks to Kirko. Offensive line, defensive line are about average. Total yards were fourth. Turnover margin were +4. So that's good. All right, so our 3 players that are out are still out. We don't have any new players that are out, so we're good to keep simming. Let's go. San Francisco, 5 in a row, scored 30 again, which is good because the defense did not, it's coming up a wee bit short. But, all right, so we got Knicks, went 397 and 4 touchdowns, 1 pick. Josh Reynolds is back with a vengeance. All right, so Castle is now probable. Let's go back to our roster and take a look at whether we want to activate Castle or not. And it really doesn't matter if we do right now. Although it does right now, we only have 6 active defensive linemen. So we are going to go ahead and activate him. Then we'll go back and we'll deactivate. It was Max Mitchell. No, not Max Mitchell. It was Muhammad Wilhite. Although, yeah, we're going to deactivate Harrow. There we go. Let's make sure we're at 47 and 6. That's where we need to be. So what are we at now? 7 games played. We're 6 and 1. Oh, London is ahead of us in the standings. Oh no, we gotta do something about that. All right, playing Louisville though. We gotta get past this game first. Let's see what goes on. Trading deadline. I don't feel the need to force a trade. One of these days, I'd like to look at trades and improve draft status and all of that. But I mean, we're having a good season, so I really probably only want to do that when we're really, really sucking. So. Oh, whoa, 48 points. We're now first in points scored. Holy crap. Holy crap. 611 yards. Woo. 30 net rushing yards. That is insane. Look at that. Perfect rating. 5 touchdowns. 35 of 37. See, this is where ratings don't matter. He is at 35 overall. He has no business having a stat line like that. But, hey, I'll take it. Whoa, look at Javonte Williams. He didn't run for a lot, but he caught 9 passes for 179 yards. What in the actual heck? All right, so look at that. We are now down to 1 player out. So we are not only on a 7-game winning streak, highest score in the league, but we are healthy. Let's see. Injured reserve. Okay, so we got Drew Sanders. We can activate Drew Sanders. Activate from injured reserve. Yes, sir. That's what we want to do. Now we have to go to our roster and adjust it. So Drew Sanders is not wonderful, but he is better than Lorenzo Lanner right now. So I think we got to deactivate Lanner. There we go, 47 and 7. Oh, because we activated him. Now we have to cut somebody. So this is where the Alex Singleton cut is going to happen. Release him, we save some cash, we count 0 against next year, so that's good. Okay. So, and that upped us to $18 million in cap space this year, in case we need it. All right, so there we go. Let's take a look at the league stats, shall we? Bo Nix, look at you, baby. Second in passing yards. He's probably, he's number 1 in passer rating. Bo Nix, his first year starting at a 35 overall rating, could end up being your MVP. That's why I don't understand this game. It's fun, but my golly, you just can't count on anything meaning anything. All right, Javonte Williams is up there in the league leaders in rushing. Let's see. As far as yards, not, pretty average. Yeah, so our receivers pretty average. Javonte Williams with that one huge game is at 399. All right, let's take a look at our defense and see where we are here. We got tackle leaders, that's fine. Do we have anybody? Dre Greenlaw's got 5 sacks. Okay, so we could have a double-digit sack guy. We'll see. Chamberlain, I think, was hurt. Was he? Yeah. So he's only played, missed a game. Or was he suspended? I think he was suspended. Anyway, so yeah, maybe he could reach. But how about the guy we're paying all the money to? Where the heck is Franklin Myers and his 70-something rating? 1.5 sacks, 68 rating. Come on, do better, be better. All right. So that said, let's go ahead and give this a little save-a-rooney. Make sure we don't lose any of our progress and any of our wonderful, wonderful offensive juggernaut season. And continue to roll. Sacramento, baby. Okay, good golly, 41 points. Oh, man. Man. That is insane. That is absolutely insane. All right, Bowles is doubtful. That could be a problem. How badly is he hurt? Strained abs, 3 weeks. All right, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. Meehan is probable. We still only have the 1 out. So, yeah, let's keep rolling. Toronto. We finally lost one. We still scored over 30. We have not scored less than 30 points this season. So, we scored a garbage time touchdown in the 4th quarter to even bring it that close. That's all right. Still did pretty good. Yeah. Nick's finally had an average game through 2 interceptions. Not great, but that's all right. All right. So now we got a couple more injuries. So we lost Mason Cole, sprained elbow ligaments. Not going to put him on IR, I don't think. But now we have a big hole at center. That's a problem. Let's see. And McLaughlin, yeah, Achilles tendon tear. He's toast. He's going on injured reserve, and now we have to. I think we don't have enough running backs. Yeah, so I need to go sign a running back. We have to activate Forsyth, and now we have. I mean, unfortunately, that's a bad situation to have an ugly hole in our offensive line like that. What are you gonna do? All right, running backs. We need to sign a cheap running back. Who did we cut? I know we cut one. Can't remember. It was Gatling. Should I re-sign Gatling? Yeah, why not? I mean, he's not going to get used. Let's see if he'll come back to us. Yep, he will. Okay. There we go. We now have 48 active. I need to inactivate somebody. Oh, Troy Franklin is back to being okay, right? His health is good. So we're going to activate him. And then we're going to come back here and we are going to cut Jefferson. Thank you, sir, for your service. Release. Okay. And then we have. Did I need to do that? I don't think I needed to do that. Yikes. Oh well. Alright. Well, I need to deactivate one. So what happened? I put McLaughlin on IR. I cut Van Jefferson, which I didn't need to do, I don't think. But who came off? That's what did I do? What did I do? How's Garrett Bowles' situation? Alright, so he's probable. That's good. I don't know, but we'll deactivate Mitchell. That should do. Roster, yeah, 47, and yeah, I cut a guy I didn't need to cut, but we'll live with it. There we go. Alright, so we lost one. That's a shame. We're now down in second place in the division. Let's hope we can make that up. We're playing London, so this is a big game. Let's go ahead and take a look. Somebody's about to play a game. Mason Cole is on the active roster and ruled out. Ah, well. Okay, I thought. Okay, that's what I did. I forgot to deactivate it. I didn't put him on the IR, but I didn't deactivate him.